Hello, people. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a tier
Hello,
list.
everybody.
We are doing a tier list of all Matt's games. I'm gonna put some of my input in on if I've played the game. So if I've played the game,
Right.
I'm just gonna put some type of input in. But this is mainly Matt's
Mhm.
video. This was Matt's video idea. I'm proud of him.
Also, I'm
He's taking
assuming
lead.
I'm assuming everyone's at least heard of the concept of a tier list, so we shouldn't have to explain any of the tiers.
Okay, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Alright, I guess
All
we're doing it
right.
anyways.
Now they can see it. Okay, so S plus plus just means that is my top games of all time, right? Like this
Yeah,
is a
that
game that I
that
can
tier
go back
that's
and
for
this is a game I can go back and play and I enjoy it every time.
that tier is for the games that I think about on a regular basis because of how good they were and how much they've stuck with me.
All right, S tier.
Those are just really good. Yeah, not as good as like the S plus plus, but like they're
There's
still really fun and enjoyable ones.
yeah. Alrighty. A tier. So
Just your basic A
yeah,
tier.
just your basic A
Yeah.
tier. I'll say A through D. It's just your basic tiers. I like where we rate
Yeah.
them. Never played. Self-explanatory.
Yeah, those are I have games in my library that I've never played.
There's games that he doesn't remember at all. He knows he played them, but he doesn't remember them.
Yeah.
And then there's games that everyone has that they would regret buying. And there's a good few
Yeah.
selection of games Matt has bought that he has regretted.
There are at least two that immediately come to the top of my head. We'll get to them when we get to them.
Yeah. Okay, first we have Exorcism. I don't Extreme
Extreme
Exorcism.
Exorcism. So that's just like a fun little arcade game where you jump around the arena and shoot at ghosts. It's a fun little game. I'm gonna go B.
Okay. Um, hold on.
Nope. Are we
I,
having
I,
technical issues here?
I think we are. I'm not sure. I gotta close a few tabs, I think. Close that. Close that. Close that. I am gonna close our
Oh, there
note.
we go.
I am gonna close our notepad because I did save it. So hey, I put a few other games in there too.
Oh, nope. Well,
Okay. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Can I move this? Yeah. Okay. Uh, Bug Snatch. I'm assuming that's how you
Bug
say it.
Snacks, not Bug Snacks.
No, we're gonna say Bug Snatch. Um, Bug Snacks.
Um, I'm gonna give Bug Snacks an A. It's a solid A game.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a fun little game.
Looks weird. Okay, the forest. Okay, so this is one we could do together.
Yeah.
This one for me, right as of right now, it's a B or C for me. More C than B.
Honestly, for me, it's a little bit lower. It's a C or a D. Because it was fun the first time the three of us played it, but now that we're
But
playing
then,
it together,
yeah, but then I just
it
okay.
doesn't have the same effect.
I want to put it in the top of D. So it's like so the left
Yeah.
side of D is like oh it could possibly move up at the end because we'll go back through them all and see if we need to move any. And then like
Yeah.
the right side is like oh it could be down lower. All right, this next one
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
Tales of Berseria.
Yeah, that one.
I it's a good game. Like I tried playing it, I got a couple hours into it, but I don't know, it just didn't really stick with me. But I'm gonna go C.
Alrighty. Subnautica.
Subnautica. Subnautica's a really fun survival game.
I
My only
feel
gripe
like
with it is that it's not multiplayer.
yeah, that's literally the only gripe I have with it too. Like I never personally played it, but I didn't want to play it mainly because it didn't have multiplayer. I'm more of a multiplayer guy when it comes to that style game. Because that style game reminds me of like No Man's Sky, to where it's more fun and it can be a
Yeah.
lot easier to do certain things when you have another person.
Uh, I'm gonna
But
put it. I'm gonna put it in B.
I was gonna say B would be solid. Do you want it at the top or after?
Yeah, put it before
All
Extreme
right,
Exorcism.
we'll go through
Put it right
that
before.
more at the end, but I just figured. All right, the next
Yeah.
one is Nexus,
Scarlet Nexus. I was really excited for this game when I got it. I thought I was gonna really enjoy it. I
and then
even
I
tried
went down the
streaming it on
drain.
YouTube at one point. Yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, it just didn't stick with me. I'm gonna go C.
Alrighty. The next one is Bulletstorm.
Bulletstorm. It's a fun first-person shooter. I'm gonna give it a solid B.
Alrighty. Ratchet and Clank. I can tell that one just
Ratchet
by
and
looking
Clank.
at the image.
Ratchet and Clank. That was really fun. My only gripe was it was the final boss kind of pissed me off a little. But aside from that, I think it's a good like top B.
Alrighty. Okay, Brawlhalla, homie.
Brawlhalla.
Man, I can tell you I can tell you where I can put it.
Where
It's
would you put it?
I put it in D. I it's just another one of those like Smash like games where it irritates me to the
Yeah.
point where
So
it brings me back to my old days of wanting to smash things, and that I've worked so hard to get away from that for the most part, and I'm still trying my best to do not do that.
yeah.
So that's where I'm at with
Okay.
it.
So the thing about Brawlhalla, right, is that so back when I first got Brawlhalla, when Evan tried to get me to play it with him, like I would have put it in the I regret buying, but even though it's a free to play.
Oh, see,
But
yeah, I got
like
confused if we put free to play games there too.
yeah, well, I guess we can count. Yeah, I guess we
Okay,
could potentially.
okay, I think it
Um,
depends.
yeah. Anyways, once I started playing with Kevin, though, someone who wasn't a tryhard, as much as that
Well, I was just
actually
saying
did
not as
enjoy it.
much.
Yeah, I did enjoy it for quite a while, but
There was
lately
I
it
was
has
say
kind of fallen off.
I'll say there was a little bit of time, I won't lie, where I finally got somewhat decent at a character, and I finally got to
Right.
where I wasn't always dying. But it's
Yeah,
I don't
I
know what it is with like Smash like games, but the the pace of it, I can't keep up with it, which is
yeah,
weird to
I don't
say.
either.
Which is weird to say, knowing what games I play with certain
Uh-huh.
games.
Like even I got really good with two characters. I even clutched a game or two for Kevin and I.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
I
Oh.
think I'm gonna have to put it in like low C. It's like bottom of C.
Okay, hold on. I wasn't putting it there. I was just trying to make it work.
Yeah.
All right, Sentry. Do I know this game? Did I tell you to
Yeah,
download
that's a
this
free to play game that you and Kevin introduced me to. There's the one with the dragons.
game?
You
Is
can
it?
fly around and fight other
I
people.
don't think it was Kevin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was me, you, Kevin.
I know Alex joined us one time. This was like that
Yeah, I know
one.
he did as
Yeah,
well.
maybe it was Kevin. I don't remember. That was a fun game for a little bit. It's just the way the progress was. The progress it just wasn't
Yeah.
executed right.
Yeah,
Where
it didn't
where
have enough retention.
yeah, where are you putting this?
I'd put it like bottom B.
Okay. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think is what it is.
That one's Forbidden West. That's going
Okay.
right in S tier. That's not even a question.
I'm just gonna put an A for a quick second.
Yeah, and then scroll up. There you go.
All right, Darksiders 2. I believe that's 2.
Three.
Is that 3?
Darksiders 3. Is
Is
it
that
3?
wait? Is that
That's
3?
3, yeah.
What is two's logo?
That's 3. 2. I see 2.
Where was it?
It's right
Where?
next to Horizon Zero Dawn by Roblox.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah,
There you go.
3. From what I remember from 3,
That one,
it was really enjoyable. I want to say it was either
I
it was
like.
between 2 or 3 of which one I had that issue where I got stuck at, but I still enjoyed the game
Yeah.
nonetheless.
So I did. I enjoyed 3. I did enjoy it. Not as much as like the other two, but I did still enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. I would
I'm
say
gonna put.
2 was
I
probably
think
my favorite out of the 4.
2 is by far my favorite out of the 4. So I think for 3, I'm gonna go B, like maybe mid B. So like after Subnautica and between
Yeah,
Extreme Exorcism.
yeah. That's actually where I was putting it.
Who just
Uh,
joined?
These people,
is that James?
possibly.
It is James. I was like,
Hey James.
I know that voice. Just so you, just so you're aware, James, we are doing a video. If you're not comfortable talking, it's fine. I understand. But I just giving you the heads up.
All right.
We're doing a tier list.
Oh, Radon.
We're doing a tier list for all of Matt's games in his library.
Ah.
Yeah. Matt, I don't know that next game.
Persona 5.
Oh, that's why it's okay. That makes sense. All right, tell me about
Yeah, so
5.
I couldn't get into Persona 5. Like I really tried to. But I don't know, there's something about it I just couldn't get into it. Like it's still a really good game,
Hmm.
and I know why other people like it. I understand that. So
Hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna put it in A still though, despite the fact I didn't really enjoy it.
All right,
Just because I know it is a really good game.
alrighty. Valley. I don't know if that's just the name
Valley
of.
was a fun game.
All right.
So that game, it's basically you get like these robot legs and you run around and you like do some low parkour and stuff. You get like a grappling hook at some point.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a pretty cool game.
Where are you gonna put it,
I'm
honey?
gonna put that. I think that's a solid A, like before Persona 5.
Alrighty. God of War.
Oh, that's God of War 3. I mean, that's an S tier. It's God of War, man. You can't go wrong with
Oh,
God of War.
is that the third one?
Yeah, that's the third one, the
Okay.
remastered version of 3, actually. Technically.
Alright. Slime
I
Rancher.
mean, Slime
I
Rancher.
did.
That's
That's like an S plus plus tier for me. I never got to
that's an
play
S
it.
plus plus for me.
I never got to play it, but
I fucking love Slime Rancher.
watching your videos on it, or that I think you did a couple videos on it if I remember correctly.
I did one video on it. I
Yeah.
did one video on it actually.
I remember
Yeah, like
watching
I
it
love Slime
and
Rancher.
wanting to play it immediately. But
Yeah,
of course,
I'm
money
waiting.
wise and just, but yeah, S
Yeah,
plus
dude,
plus.
I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy Slime Rancher 2 is finally on PlayStation.
Oh my
I'm
God,
waiting for
yeah.
it to go on sale.
I kind of wish it was like, is it a multiplayer game? Because I don't know much about it.
No, I don't think it 2 is. I know first one's single player. I don't think 2 is multiplayer either.
Oh damn. All right, what's the next game? What was that? Four tire or
Next
okay?
one is My Time at
Um,
Portia.
my time at
So
Portia.
think so it's kind of like think like Stardew Valley, but like a 3D open world. And instead of just farming, you can also like build stuff and like do quests for people and stuff.
What I'm hearing is
It's a cool game.
kind of a better version of Stardew. That's a big controversial thing I just said, but I'm sorry. I think if Stardew was 3D like and almost like you had the option of first person or the view that you get, I feel like it would be way more enjoyable.
Um, so for this one, uh, I'm gonna say B tier.
Alrighty.
I'd say after Darksiders 3,
Okay.
or you could leave it there for now. It's fine. We can
Oh
fix it
wait, yeah,
later.
yeah, we can fix it later. Um,
Uh,
one shot.
One Shot. Oh, I love One Shot.
Oh
It's
yeah.
such a good game, dude. That's an S tier. That's an S tier.
Are you a one shot wonder, Matt? Hey, sir, I didn't put you in C. I put you in S. I know where my marker was. All
Also, for
right.
anyone wondering why John is helping me with this, it's because I didn't want to do it on my phone. Otherwise, it would have been a mess.
Oh, for sure.
So I just yeah,
Creed. Is that Greedfall? Or is it Creedfall?
Greedfall,
Okay, Greedfall.
Greedfall. So it's an RPG game. I never actually finished it, but I did put like I think 13 hours or something into it,
I
and
only
it was
put
pretty fun the time I
I only put 13 hours into
did.
it.
I'm gonna put it. I'd put it B tier. You can just put it at the end for now.
House Flipper. Great game. Great game. It's a great
So
game.
where would so you've played this game? Where would you put it?
Me personally, it's like top of B, bottom of A. Just because I love those types of games, man. It's like with Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah.
It's such a fun game, but it's so time
Hmm.
consuming. And
Yeah.
with me at the time, I was living at mom's in her ex's apartment, and it was just a fun game to play. And like you can get stuck
Yeah.
in it. You literally can get stuck in it. So I'd put it at the top of
Um.
B, not the bottom of A. I feel like top of like B would be reasonable.
Mhm.
What is your
I
thoughts on it?
think I think for me, I did like it. I actually never finished it either. I don't think I got like I don't know how far in it I got.
I'll say I
Um.
played it in early stages, so I was able to
Yeah,
finish.
I would say like mid B before Extreme Exorcism.
All right. Um, Code Vein, homie.
Code Vein
That's
is
the one I
nice.
played with you, right?
So that
Is that the one that I played with you?
that's the one that was yeah, you and Kevin tried to play it with me, but you guys couldn't get into it
I just
because it's
suck.
a Souls like. Well, it's also a Souls like game, and I know you guys' feeling towards the Souls games.
I enjoyed the little
Code
bit
Vein,
that I played with you, though. I did enjoy the little bit that I
yeah.
played with you.
Honestly, I really like Code Vein, even though I never finished it, and I don't think I'm good enough to ever do so. I really like it. It's definitely like a top A tier.
All right, we're gonna put it there. We're actually gonna put it before Persona 5 for sure.
Actually, my only gripe with Code Vein is the fucking Cathedral of Sacred Blood. My god, that place was a fucking nightmare to navigate. That's my only issue with the game,
All right,
is that one area.
the next one is Odyssey.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I
Yeah,
didn't really go for it because it's way too. There are numerous problems with Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
we,
Number one, it's an Assassin's Creed game with RPG elements, which
oh,
Assassin's Creed doesn't really need.
yeah.
Number two, the size of the map in that game is fucking ridiculous for an Assassin's Creed game. Like it's way too big. And number three, to do anything in that game, you have to spend literal hours grinding out levels just to meet the requirements for some of the missions and shit.
Oh, damn, they did that. Wow.
Yeah, they went heavy into RPG elements with Odyssey.
Damn. I'm gonna put it at top of C
I'm gonna
then.
it's
I
gonna be
was
D.
oh, you want
I'm
it?
putting it
You want
D.
D? Okay, we'll put
It's
it
a
in D.
D.
All right.
Yeah.
Amnesia.
Amnesia Dark Descent. That is gonna be the first and never played.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I've owned it for like I think 2 or 3 years now, and I still haven't gotten around to playing it.
So still in the backlog.
Yeah. Hex Card Clash, that was a free to play game that me and Alex checked out back in the day. Didn't really care for it. It'd be D.
Uh,
Honestly, yeah, D. Just because it was a free to play game, that's the only reason I'm not gonna put it in the regret buying.
Origami or whatever that is.
Oh, Origami. Origami, yeah, it's a fun little stealth game.
All
It's pretty
right.
cool. It'd be like I'd say it's a solid high B.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? We'll go low A.
well, hey, all right. Your favorite game, Matt.
We reached the first one in the I regret buying.
Oh my god, bro! I hate they. So this company that made Hunter Call of the Wild made a fishing game called the Angler. They
Which on paper sounds like a great idea.
on paper sounds like a great idea since they did so good with Call of the Wild, Hunter Call of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
But when Matt and I played it, it literally just kind of like the first pull is great. You could catch fish. Sometimes it took a little bit, but then like when you started to catch other types of fish, it would struggle with it. So we upgraded to the
And
next
then,
pull, and then that pull wasn't catching anything. And like
yeah, the second pull just literally did nothing.
I sat there for 2 to 3 hours trying to fish with that
Uh-huh.
pole, and I could not
I've
catch
done it
anything.
too.
So
Yep.
that's a regret buying. I can't believe we wasted our money on it.
And the part that sucks too, the thing for me that sucks too, especially, is I bought the premium edition
I think
too.
I did
So I
too.
spent extra money on
I
it.
think I didn't I buy the
Yeah,
premium.
that's right. I think you did. Yeah.
All right, I don't know this Vonner
Dragonstar Varnier. Never played.
Space Engineer. Engineers.
I tried. It's a cool game. I love the concept of it. I just couldn't really get into it. It's too complicated for my monkey brain. So I'm gonna put it. I mean, it's still no. I'd put it in C. It's still a good concept. I still really enjoy that part of it.
I'm just saying with Minecraft, it should. I think it should always just be an S tier because it's always a good game where we get those spurts of wanting to play it.
I don't. I don't know. For me, Minecraft's a little bit controversial these days.
These days, I can agree with that, but like
Like
it's
if we were doing this list listen, if we had done this list back when you and I were doing this videos of Minecraft for the channel regularly, I would
yeah.
have agreed S tier.
But
Nowadays,
because
I just
like
literally can't get into it.
see, me and you are different with this because I have my other group of friends that I play it with.
Yeah.
So they like yeah, I
When
still get bored of it. Don't get me wrong, I still get bored of it because it's like, dude, I've been playing it since it first came out. So like what?
right.
It's how many years now? Too many.
Yeah, it came out in what? Its official release was 2011. Yeah.
Yeah, so like 13 years. So like it's
hmm
been so long of me playing it. Like yeah, some of the new updates are cool and all, but like it's, I'm gonna give it a B
See,
tier. I think it deserves at least a B tier.
I was hoping the new updates would pull me back into it, but when me and Kevin tried playing it recently, like not that long ago, I just couldn't do it, man. I don't know, just something about it. It just drains me trying to play it.
My issue is like I'm not as good as I used to be when it comes to like building and like doing that sort of stuff. So it comes to like a repetitive thing of like, all right, mining, collect trees, mining trees. So
Yeah.
like it's just like a very repetitive thing. And I like with my other group where we just added a new add-on to our realm where it brings in like new tools and weapons and armor and shit. So like it makes
Mm.
me it makes me look forward to moving to the new area, doing the trial chambers with those new armors and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I don't
like
know. I
with
want to say
me,
MIC to it.
um, let's do bottom B
Yeah, I'll be generous and go bottom B.
because like with me, like you remember when I had my PC and I was doing the modded survivals, like and then Pixelmon.
Yeah.
I to this day I
Yep.
still miss doing that. It was still fun. Like modded Minecraft makes Minecraft 10 times better. It's just like with custom
Yeah. See,
zombies and Black Ops 3, like on the PC, it makes it 10 times better.
And if we could use mods on the console version, I'm sure I'd have a very different opinion on it.
Yeah,
But
I'm
the
sure.
fact that we already
I'm
own
sure
it,
if it was like mods are on console, that could easily be an S tier game. But because it's exclusive to
oh
PC,
yeah, but yeah, because we're stuck with the vanilla version on console, and that's
yeah.
the only version I've ever played. I'm gonna have to go. Okay, next is
Dredge.
Dredge, a top-down fishing game with Lovecraftian horror elements, like Cthulhu and all that. I know I've played it.
Is this
I'm gonna say
is this
I
the
didn't play a
first
lot of it. I'm
is
gonna
this the
say
first I don't remember game?
no, I do remember it. It's just I didn't play a lot of it. I'm gonna say like we'll go high D tier.
All right, Terra. Isn't that the game that you and Alex played?
Terra, that was the free-to-play game that me and Alex briefly played. It was
Yeah.
okay. It was like a RPG style game,
Yeah, I remember you
but
guys
I don't know.
playing it.
We couldn't really get into it all that much. And last I knew, I think the PC servers for it shut down, but the console servers are still going. I think.
Probably.
I don't
That's
know.
how it was with I think Spellbreak it was. So
Hmm.
where do you want it?
Yeah, D tier is appropriate for it.
All right. Detroit.
Detroit Become Human. That was a really good game. That's a solid, like high A, low S.
Yeah,
So we'll go low
we'll do
S.
Oh, I did high A. All right. We'll go low S. Yeah, it's a great game from what I watched. All the places I watched, it was great. I couldn't tell you what that next game is.
Stellaris. I love Stellaris.
Oh, that's
Aside
Stellaris
from the
just
fact
thing?
that
Really? Okay, I didn't realize that was
huh?
Stellaris. I didn't realize this was Stellaris.
Yeah. My only gripe with Stellaris is that because I'm on the console version, we don't get updated as often as the PC version. So we're like a couple DLCs and stuff behind the PC version.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's a solid S, honestly, just because of how much I've played it.
Yeah, I know.
Hell, I even have the next expansion. I literally have the expansion pass bookmarked on my fucking wish list for when that ever goes on sale.
Fucking loser.
That's also my favorite to play the game.
All right. Fall Guys. Oh, God.
See.
You're a lot nicer than I am.
It has its charm.
It has
has
its charm. It has its charm when you play with friends,
Yeah.
and if you don't get angry. I don't know this next game. I can't
Other
read it.
Side, an incredibly difficult turn-based game that I'm too dumb to be able to do
Okay,
properly. I didn't play a whole lot of it.
another I'm too dumb game.
Yeah, Yes, honestly, we should have made that a category.
I'm too dumb. Boom. Every game. That'd be me. That'd be me. Just puts every game in there.
Let's go mid C, just because the soundtrack for the game is really good.
You're such a fucking. I don't get how sometimes you listen to soundtracks. I can't do it.
John, it's like 99% of my playlist.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I'd say more like 97%, to be fair, but
God damn, bro. X something. Or
East
LX.
Origins.
Okay, East Origin.
I got pretty far in that game, but then it kind of pissed me off because I got stuck on a particular level, so I stopped playing it. I'll go high C.
Alrighty.
Actually, low
Arcade.
B would probably. Yeah.
Oh, I'm leaving it there. Arcade classics.
Arcade classic. That's as the name implies. It's like
And a
old
bunch of
school games with,
arcade.
like arcade
Yeah.
machines and a yeah. We'll go high B. That's a solid high B.
I was gonna say I was gonna put it at low A. I was like, it's a classic arcades, man. Like, it deserves a higher rank.
Yeah.
Dungeon Raiders, I'm
I
assuming that
can't.
is.
Oh, Dungeon Defenders 2. That was a free to play game that I tried on my own like a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was like a tower defense game. I don't quite remember actually. I'd put in, yeah, just put in the I don't remember. That'll be our first
Yeah, finally.
because I honestly don't. I have like very vague memories of it.
I don't know that next one.
That is Paper Demons. It is or Demon Book or whatever it is. Book of Demons. Book of Demons. That's what it is. So it's an RPG similar to like old school Diablo games,
All right.
but with like a paper like art style. It was a pretty fun game. I'd give it like a mid C. It was okay.
The next one.
Okay, Revenant's Dogma. Okay, this game is an odd case scenario because when I was gathering the images for these games and I saw that in my library, I was like, huh. I not only have I not played that, I don't remember ever buying that. Like I completely forgot it even existed.
That's great. All right, the next one.
Devil May Cry 4. That I have not played yet. I haven't even played the first 3 yet, which is coming up. I see it.
7 Days to Die.
That was a bit of a disappointment. That's a D. I just did not care for it.
I don't know. 13 something.
13 Sentinels, Aegis of Rin. I never finished it, but I did get like I think decently far into it. I'm gonna go B. I'd give it like a solid B.
Rocket League.
Oh boy, that game bounces back and forth between D and C
I feel like it goes from
all the time.
Like I feel like it goes from an A to D real quick. Like it just goes like
Yeah, it honestly
just
depends, like match to match.
like one match, oh A tier. Next match, fuck it, put it in fucking trash, bro.
And,
And then like
yeah,
I'm gonna give it a low B. A high
I think that's fair. Yeah.
yeah, low B, high C because we always go back to it because it's a good game to like if we don't want to play anything else, so it's a good game to like warm up ourselves and be like, okay, now we're done with this, let's move to the next thing. Alright, Devil May Cry. I don't know which one this one is, but
HD collection. So that's 1 through 3. That's never played.
nice. Dishonored 2. Why do I know that game? What's this sound?
Well, I played the first Dishonored game on Xbox. And
Maybe
I
that's where I
loved it.
recognized it from.
Yeah, the second one was okay. It's a pretty solid game. I'd go B for the second one.
I couldn't even tell you what that is.
After Us, that's the 3D platformer I played not that long ago.
Oh yeah.
I definitely have to put that. That's a solid like top A, low S. The art style in that game is amazing too. I even took like screenshots of it as I was playing.
Oh, that's cool. Airborne Kingdom.
Airborne Kingdom, that game was okay. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I'd go like mid C. It's a pretty mid game for me.
That's an interesting cover art.
Rayman Legends. I'd go. For me, I'd probably say like ID. Yeah.
Beyond something.
Beyond Two Souls. That was a really cool story-driven game. I'm gonna say B, low B.
Yeah, Station Simulator. God, dude.
Station Simulator.
Watching
Let's
this,
go. That is a solid B.
I'll say watching this game was enjoyable for sure. Like I love watching simulator games and playing them myself. It's so fun. Well, I'm not even gonna,
Rimworld.
no, I'm just gonna put this where it belongs. And
Honestly, I would put it just high A.
nah, fuck you. That deserves S. The amount of fucking time you played that game, it deserves an S tier slot, in my opinion.
Yeah, but then the thing is, RimWorld also falls under the same problem. The RimWorld console version falls under the same problem as the Stellaris console
Okay,
version,
so
that it's super far behind.
we'll put them right next to each other at low S then.
But
But
the RimWorld version is even worse though, because they've been
uh,
totally radio silent on it.
all right, we'll put it in.
Whereas
Okay,
Stellaris, they're actually giving us updates.
all right, we'll put it in high A then. Dragon Lapid.
Yeah. That was an RPG. I never actually finished it. It's actually, I think, in my backlog right now to go back and finish at some point.
Bro, I don't even want to
Um,
hear about your backlog right
I
now.
I think for now, yeah, I think for now, like a low B. Dreadnought. That
Yeah,
is a free-to-play game. It was actually the first game I ever played on PlayStation.
really?
Because while I was waiting, yeah, when I first got my PS4, while waiting for No Man's Sky to download, I downloaded this and played that, and I actually ended up really enjoying it. It's sad though, because the servers for it have shut down, so I can never go back and play it again.
Oh, that's
Like
upsetting.
that's a solid high B for me.
What was that?
Railway
Railway?
Empire.
Yeah. It's a recent game that you
It was
played.
okay.
It was okay.
Well, it's one that I tried to go back and replay. I'm gonna say C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
City Skylines, big boy.
City Skylines. That's like a high C, low B.
Elden Ring. I seen people
Elden
play
Ring.
it. It's not my style game.
So, okay,
Ah,
so here's the thing. When it comes to me in Souls games, I suck at playing them. Like, I will literally admit that I have a skill issue when I play them.
you
However,
are a skill issue.
I do. I know I am. However, I do really like the Souls games. Like, I appreciate the pieces of art that they
Oh,
are.
so yeah,
So
I appreciate the stuff that like they accomplish and where they're at, but
I
I just
think
feel it.
for that reason alone, I'm gonna put Elden Ring in A, just because I appreciate it for what it is, and I love watching other people play them.
Yeah, I watched Noah J play Elden Ring, and it was enjoyable.
Yeah, I watched this guy called that goes by Zero Lenny play it, and it was
Yeah,
really cool.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's a solid S.
I'm just gonna put it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems about right.
It deserves its place for the amount of time that I heard you play it, and it's just such a classic game.
Oh yeah.
After,
Oh, Skyrim is absolutely.
huh?
Eternites. That is one I didn't never finish it. I tried playing it, couldn't really get into it. I'd go C. Actually, in fact, I'd go D because I only played like an hour and a half of it. That is Fallout Shelter.
Oh, okay. I couldn't read it.
Yeah, Fallout Shelter. That is the free-to-play little Fallout spin-off where you literally just build a vault. It's like a 2D style game.
Mhm.
I'd go like It's like a C. Yeah, it was fun when I played it, but it kind of got repetitive after a while.
All right, Fallout 4. Isn't that
Fallout 4.
is
That's gonna
4? Wait,
be
which one's the best one
honestly,
technically?
that's gonna be.
Is it 3 that's like the best one?
So I've only ever played 2 Fallout. So people generally, the general consensus is that New Vegas is the best in the series, but I never played New Vegas. I only ever played 4 and 3, and between the two of them, 3 to me is by far better. But I would still place 4 in like a solid A, just for the amount of time I still have played it.
Oh, hold on. We're breaking here. We're slowly dying. Where'd it go?
There it is.
Get up in there. Far.
Far Lone Sales. That was a fun little puzzle game. I'd give it like a solid B. I actually have the sequel in my wish list too, whenever it goes on sale.
All right. I know where I'm putting this game. I know where.
Martin, that's an S.
For me, it's an S plus plus. As of right now, it's an S plus plus because it's literally their best game so far, and it's like one I like even
For
by
me,
myself.
I'd go high S for me.
Because even by myself,
Yeah.
I go and play this game by myself, which I typically don't do with a lot of games that I do multiplayer. But this is one game where I'm like, I can play this by myself. If I need to waste some time, like, or if I only have like an hour and I don't want to invite anyone just for an hour, I hop on Farming Sim and I play it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I have hundreds of hours in 22 and 19.
Bro, I have,
Really, that's not
yeah,
even-
I was gonna say I have too many hours in all of them.
But the S plus plus tier is just for those like very special select games. So that's why I got to put it in S.
All right, Fishing Planet. Still one of the best fishing games I've played. If not the best fishing game I've played.
My only problem with it is that it just takes so fucking long to do anything.
The only gripe on it with you is it just takes so long to earn money. And like and then
earning money and,
and then buying then having to buy to go over to other places just costs so much money that you can't really make back.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I think it still deserves a B.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As soon as my computer decides it wants to load.